National Electrical Code Section 404.16 Exception Number 1 addresses the placement of panel boards. Specifically, it states that panel boards shall not be located in bathrooms or other wet or damp locations unless installed as a listed enclosure for a specific purpose. This requirement shall not apply to flush-mounted panel boards mounted in a dedicated space behind a removable access panel. The interpretation of this exception allows for the installation of a panel board behind a removable access panel in a wet or damp location, such as a bathroom. The access panel must be flush-mounted and dedicated to the panel board, meaning it cannot be used for any other purpose. The explanation behind this exception is that it was created to address the need for electrical panels in bathrooms, which are often wet or damp environments. The requirement for a removable access panel ensures that the panel can be accessed for maintenance and repairs without compromising the water resistance of the location. However, the code exception does not allow for the installation of a panel directly behind a door that swings open. The door does not provide an adequate barrier against moisture or physical impact which could compromise the safety of the panel. It's important to understand that the NEC prioritizes safety and accessibility in electrical installations. Placing a panel board directly behind a swing door creates several potential hazards. Firstly, the door itself can become an obstruction, making it difficult to access the panel for maintenance, repairs, or in emergency situations. Secondly, the door's swinging motion can damage the panel or its components, especially if the door is opened forcefully or frequently. Thirdly, and perhaps most importantly, the door offers an adequate protection against environmental factors like moisture and physical impact. In wet or damp locations, moisture can seep into the panel, causing corrosion, short circuits, and other electrical hazards. Similarly, physical impacts from the door can damage the panel's enclosure, exposing live electrical components and increasing the risk of electric shock. To ensure code compliance and electrical safety, it is recommended that the panel be relocated to a location that meets the NEC requirements, such as a designated electrical room or a wall adjacent to the door that is not affected by its swing motion. When selecting a location for a panel board, several factors should be considered. Firstly, the location should be readily accessible and free from obstructions. The NEC specifies minimum working clearances around electrical equipment to allow for safe operation and maintenance. Secondly, the location should be protected from environmental hazards such as moisture, dust, and extreme temperatures. Thirdly, the location should be adequately ventilated to prevent overheating of the panel's components. Fourthly, the location should be securely mounted to a stable surface to prevent movement or vibration. Fifthly, the location must conform to all applicable local and national electrical codes. When working with electrical systems, it is crucial to prioritize safety and follow all applicable codes and regulations. Improper panel board placement can create hazardous conditions that could lead to electrical shocks, fires, and other serious incidents. Always consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that your electrical installations are safe and code compliant. In summary, while NEC Section 404.16 Exception Number 1 allows for the installation of panel boards behind removable access panels in wet or damp locations, this exception does not apply to panels located directly behind swinging doors. Swinging doors do not provide adequate protection against moisture, physical impact, or accessibility issues, making such installations non-compliant with the NEC. To ensure electrical safety and code compliance, panel boards should be located in readily accessible, protected, and properly ventilated areas. Always consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that your electrical installations meet all applicable requirements. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards designed to ensure the safe installation and operation of electrical systems. It is updated regularly to reflect new technologies, industry best practices, and lessons learned from past incidents. Staying up to date with the latest NEC requirements is essential for all electrical professionals and anyone involved in electrical work. In addition to panel board placement, the NEC covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, grounding and bonding, overcurrent protection, and equipment installation. It is a valuable resource for anyone seeking to understand and comply with electrical safety standards. When working with electrical systems, it is always better to err on the side of caution. If you are unsure about any aspect of an electrical installation, consult with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector. They can provide guidance and ensure that your work meets all applicable codes and regulations. Remember that electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By following the NEC and other applicable standards, we can help prevent electrical accidents and protect ourselves and others from harm. Consider the potential consequences of non-compliance, which can range from minor inconveniences to serious injuries or fatalities. The NEC is not just a set of rules, it is a framework for ensuring the safe and reliable operation of electrical systems. By understanding and applying its principles, we can create a safer and more efficient electrical environment for everyone. Consider the specific requirements for working clearances around electrical equipment. The NEC specifies minimum distances that must be maintained to allow for safe access and operation. These clearances vary depending on the voltage of the equipment and the presence of exposed live parts. Make sure that your panel board location provides adequate working clearances to ensure the safety of anyone who may need to work on it. In addition to working clearances, consider the accessibility of the panel board for people with disabilities. The Americans with Disabilities Act, commonly known as the ADA, requires that electrical equipment be accessible to people with a wide range of physical abilities. This may include providing ramps, wider doorways, and other accommodations to ensure that everyone can safely access and operate the panel board. Remember that electrical codes and regulations are constantly evolving. Stay informed about the latest changes and updates to ensure that your electrical installations are always up to date and compliant. This may involve attending continuing education courses, reading industry publications, and consulting with electrical experts. By staying informed, you can help ensure that your electrical work is safe, efficient, and reliable. In conclusion, while NEC Section 404.16 Exception Number 1 provides an exception for installing panel boards behind removable access panels in wet locations, it is crucial to understand that this exception does not extend to installing panel boards directly behind swinging doors. Such installations pose safety hazards and violate NEC requirements. Always prioritize safety, accessibility, and code compliance when planning and executing electrical installations. Consult with qualified professionals and stay informed about the latest codes and regulations to ensure the safety and reliability of your electrical systems. Understanding the nuances of the NEC requires careful study and practical experience. Don't hesitate to seek guidance from experienced electricians, electrical inspectors, and other qualified professionals. They can provide valuable insights and help you navigate the complexities of electrical codes and regulations. Always remember that electrical work is inherently dangerous. Take all necessary precautions to protect yourself and others from electrical hazards. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and safety glasses, to energize circuits before working on them, and always verify that the circuit is de-energized using a reliable voltage tester. Follow lockout/tagout procedures to prevent accidental re-energization of circuits. By following these safety precautions, you can minimize the risk of electrical accidents and ensure a safe working environment. Consider the long-term implications of your electrical installations. A well-designed and properly installed electrical system can provide years of reliable service, while a poorly designed or improperly installed system can lead to ongoing problems and potential hazards. Invest in quality materials and workmanship to ensure the longevity and reliability of your electrical installations. Remember that electrical codes and regulations are designed to protect people and property. By following these codes and regulations, you can help prevent electrical fires, shocks, and other accidents. Take your responsibilities seriously and always strive to do your best work. The safety and well-being of others depend on it. In addition to the NEC, many other standards and guidelines are relevant to electrical installations. These may include standards from organizations such as the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers IEE, the National Fire Protection Association NFPA, and Underwriters Laboratories UL. Familiarize yourself with these standards and guidelines to ensure that your electrical work meets the highest levels of safety and quality. Always remember that electrical safety is a continuous process. It requires ongoing vigilance training and adherence to best practices. By staying committed to safety, you can help create a safer and more reliable electrical environment for everyone. Electrical systems are the backbone of our modern society. They power our homes, businesses, and infrastructure. By understanding and properly maintaining these systems, we can ensure their continued safe and reliable operation. Take pride in your role as an electrical professional and always strive to provide the highest quality service. Your work is essential to the well-being of our communities.